Hi everyone, Dr. Group here. Today I'm going to be talking and giving you some tips on how to keep your lungs and your respiratory system strong and healthy. You can go weeks without food and days without water, but how long do you think you can survive without air? Not too long. The average person takes about 16 breaths every minute, or about 23,000 to 30,000 breaths every single day. Needless to say, your lungs are among your body's most active organs. So, I want to cover some tips with you that will encourage healthy lungs. First of all, don't smoke. How many times have we heard that? This one's a no-brainer. The harmful effects of tobacco smoke have been known for hundreds of years, but really it wasn't until the Industrial Revolution and the big companies and the chemical manufacturing that started spraying over 600 chemicals on tobacco. I actually did a study years ago, and the study was, does smoking cause cancer? And we actually couldn't find any cases of cancer dating back, thousands of years. Tobacco plant has been used in natural medicine and been smoked by many different cultures. I'm not here to say, yes, smoking's good or anything like that, but we never saw cancer until the big corporations started using pesticides and herbicides and all types of chemicals to change the flavor of tobacco and everything else. But smoking fills your lungs with tar, which is not good, and like I said, exposes you to the possibility of over 600 different chemicals. Also, carbon monoxide, which destroys the mechanical function of your lungs, and lead also, which is one of the big problems. And because all those chemicals are found in the standard big company tobacco systems, they can cause chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, emphysema, and even lung cancer. Bottom line, smoking is bad for your lungs and the lungs of everyone around you. Now, there are some, tip number 2 would be lung cleansing exercises. I think it's really important. Just like you go to the gym and you do bicep curls or Pilates or yoga, and that strengthens your arms and stretches your muscles, deep breathing exercises can strengthen your lungs. And I'm a big fan of deep breathing exercises. One of the least discussed bad habits that affect so many people out there is shallow breathing. Shallow breathing is a self-descriptive term, and it's really common, especially for people who work at a desk or people that aren't very active, people that are overweight. What happens is it makes your lungs really lazy, and it robs your body of the health-promoting oxygen. Oxygen, we're already seeing a decrease of oxygen in the planet today. Oxygen is the number one cleansing element in the world. We've gone from 29% oxygen in the air to down in some cities to 9%. It is the ultimate cleanser, the ultimate healing agent. But when people aren't active, they're not strengthening their lungs, their oxygen capacity goes down, especially when they're shallow breathing. So deep breathing exercises are a great way to counteract this and I encourage you, I do it, to take more worthwhile breaths. So I recommend that maybe once, twice a day, you find a quiet place and do a series of deep breathing exercises to strengthen your lungs and give your body a solid dose of oxygen. And I tell people to do this also when they're stressed out, because the fastest way to bring your body from a sympathetic state or a fight or flight state to a parasympathetic state or a calm, relaxed state is through deep breathing exercises. So what I do, close my eyes, I'm going to take a deep breath through my nose, breathing from the lower lungs, not the upper lungs, but the lower lungs, and then out through my mouth like this. So that's how you do it. I usually do that 9 times. And then after the 9th one, I can just feel the calmness come over my whole body. Next, a lot of people don't know, but you can eat lung cleansing and lung strengthening foods. because lung health does have a nutritional element to it. And pistachios, for example, plantain leaf, cayenne pepper, those are foods that help support the lungs. Pistachios actually contain gamma tocopherol, which is a type of vitamin E, and that's thought to reduce the risk of lung cancer. Plantain leaf, and you'll find this a lot in South American cuisine, is useful for easing lung congestion. And cayenne, which is one of my favorite things, is great for everything, has a ton of benefits, helps relieve irritation, inflammation, and this can be especially nice when you're suffering from a cough or even a sore throat. The next tip to strengthen the lungs is reducing your exposure to indoor air pollution. Indoor air pollution right now is one of the major toxic compounds found in homes and also in businesses where you work. It's a big problem because the building construction and the house construction has become so efficient that most of the homes and buildings are airtight, and what happens is that traps all of the pollutants inside the home or the office. In fact, over 1,000 types of mold and mildew alone can contaminate the air in your home, and that's just the start. You have mold, mildew, most cleaning products. I highly recommend you check the warning label, and if you can't understand or you don't know what the ingredient is in any cleaning products, that's even cleaning products for your own body like soap, shampoo, conditioner, dishwashing detergent, laundry detergent, cleaning products you use around the house, they're all loaded with cancer-causing agents. They all contain toxic VOCs, which is volatile organic compounds, and harmful fumes. Even if you get new carpet in your house, new paint in your house, any of that, or where you work at your office building, those are toxic to the lungs and can cause lung damage over time because it off-gasses. So I recommend putting live plants in your home and your office, maybe 2 or 3 plants in each room, because plants are going to absorb those toxins. And guess what? Plants produce oxygen to increase the oxygen in your air. Replace all of your toxic household cleaning products with organic ones, non-toxic ones like Branch Basics. And I use an indoor air purification system called the REMI unit. Now, that's not a product that I made. It was actually a product produced by a U.S. company to help clean and detoxify the air and to purify the air. And it's cost effective, and anybody can use those. There's also a lot of different standalone air purification systems that you can get out there. Just read the reviews. Look, the main point is purify the air in your home and get a smaller unit for your office if you're stuck in there all day. Something else that I've used in the past for people with COPD or any type of lung conditions is castor oil packs over the lungs. It's an old remedy for stimulating lymphatic circulation, which is one of the ways the body detoxifies itself. So similar to like Vicks Vapor Rub, there's remedies out there where you rub that over your lungs. Personally, Vicks Vapor Rub is nothing but petroleum jelly. I highly discourage you using that because it's toxic. But what you can do is you can place the castor oil packs directly on your chest right here, or you can even put it on either side. If you lay on your side and you put it over one of your lungs and then put it over the other lung to break up congestion and toxins and draw things out. It's really amazing the benefits I've seen of using castor oil packs over the lungs. They're easy to make and work great. Sometimes we've used castor oil packs over the lungs of heavy smokers, and within 30 to 45 minutes, the packs are completely black from sucking out all of the garbage inside the lungs. I actually have an article on my blog. If you go to our website, globalhealingcenter.com, and you type in castor oil pack, I wrote an article that describes how to make and use the castor oil packs specifically for lung cleansing. The next tip is using lung cleansing herbs. Herbs like oregano, eucalyptus is good for the lungs, lavage, Peppermint lungwort. I mean, lungwort is, it has lung in the name, so it's really good. Chaparral, lobelia. All these contain antioxidants and other phytochemicals that are incredible to support healthy lungs. And not only that, I mean, if your lungs are healthy, you're probably going to take in more oxygen, you're going to be able to breathe better, you're going to be able to exercise better. There's so many other benefits. And you can get any of those herbs in different tinctures and extracts. Just make sure they're organic or wildcrafted under organic conditions. Or if you're interested, I've already put together a lung cleanse and lung support formula. It's called Allertrex. You can also find that on our website. You can read the reviews. We've gotten incredible reviews with it. It's all natural, and I personally use it on a regular basis because I live in Houston and I have to deal with the air outside, which is not the best air in the world. So there you have it. Those are my top lung strengthening, lung nutrition, lung detox support tips that will strengthen and keep your lungs healthy. But for more information on how you can live a healthy life, how you can keep your body clean, detoxify your home and your environment, visit us online at globalhealingcenter.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks again.